Joanna.
Remember
My mom's name is
face
Joanne. No,
from the
my middle name's Joan. Just like Trisha.
Joan?
But that wasn't one of the questions.
So I was right, Joan.
So, how many,
Actually, I did get it right.
Joan is short for Joanna.
Yeah.
my mom's name was Joanne. How many brothers and sisters do I have? And where do I fit in?
I got this one wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, Jacob had this one. No, he got it right, but he got it wrong.
Where
Yeah.
do you fit in? Like in the lineup?
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth,
Yeah.
seventh, 12th. Are you doing this too, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
How many brothers and sisters do I have? And where do I fit in?
I got this one wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, Jacob had this one. No, he got it right, but he got it wrong.
Where
Yeah.
do you fit in? Like in the lineup?
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth,
Yeah.
seventh, 12th.
Mom.
Pat, Pam, Darren. Is it Paula Dale? Or is it?
This is a game. Inside your
No, you're wrong, and that's fine because Jacob. Put
Then she
Craig.
just told me.
I like I did.
So, Pat-
Not Dale.
Wait, is Paula's not older than? All right, so Pat.
Oh,
Dale's
Lord
the
and
youngest.
Michael.
Pam.
Seriously?
Dale's the youngest.
No, I know. So then is it Darren,
We have
Paula?
to do it in order. Just put how many.
Was there three?
how
Was
many
there three
brothers
girls?
there were.
Was there three girls then the boys?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought. How many
Okay.
brothers and sisters? How many brothers are there?
All right, go on.
Where did she go to school?
Charles, where did we meet?
See, you guys have all went past it except for my two threesome.
Because you're most likely at a wedding.
No, we went past it several times.
Did you throw something at me?
Charles knows it because of me.
It went perfect in here.
Like twice.
It's not, whoever threw this at me, went perfectly in
This
here.
kind of hard. Where? How many times did she move and where? Like that. That's hard. Because I think the reason I asked that is because I'm sitting there thinking of Nick and his kids and how many different times they moved, and it's like.
You live with Roger Mayo. And then you moved to Robert. Then you moved down here.
So you're saying 3? What is Mom's favorite color? Bless you.
I got this one wrong, but I had a good reason to get it wrong.
What the hell?
What number is that?
Plaid?
6.
You guys still have like, you're not halfway done yet.
I'm so green.
I think somebody's 21 questions.
Did Mom graduate high school? If yes, when?
Wait, what was the question?
In
Did Grandma graduate high school?
70,
If
78.
so, when?
Because you got married in 79. Mm-hmm.
She's saying 79 and then she got married in
Maybe she had Linda in 80.
Okay, where did Mom meet Dad? Where and how?
I know.
Wait, what was the question?
Where did Mom meet Dad? Where and how?
You know?
You know. 'Cause
I
there's
know.
times I gotta
I
sit
do.
there and think about it.
It's that one Met place. And he gave her a ride home.
The one what place?
Hey, you're cheating. I know she is.
Wait, the one what place?
It's a Met place. It's a
Oh my gosh.
McCoy.
This is fun.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. I just saw your answer.
I'm just with Sandbar and Dad gave her a ride home.
No, but do you?
So the name of the place is actually Mastercraft.
Stop giving it away!
told you.
Stop giving it away!
No, seriously.
No, it's Mastercraft. We both worked there.
You're giving it away. The whole
Watch
freaking
this, watch this
answer.
right here.
She's mad. She's
I already
mad.
knew that though.
I know.
Yeah, we
I said
know.
Matt. I said something.
She just told me that.
So it's the wood cabinet story.
Where did Mom get her driver's license?
I know.
Illinois.
Mom.
Peoria. Pekin. Carolina?
Which one?
Pekin.
What are some of the jobs Mom had?
I feel like this is opening it up.
Wait, what?
Funny.
Shipper.
What are some of the
Came to
jobs
my head.
that I had?
That would be funny.
Yeah, what did I do with my life throughout the years?
I know because I wrote your resume.
Yeah, but there were some before that you don't. I don't think you knew. Charles is just sitting there right. Skip.
Oh, I'm not skipping any of them. I obviously don't know a lot of them, but
Well, that's understandable because it was the same with Teresa, but then she, like you said, she did my resume.
She's covering her answers like he knows Mom.
Okay, where?
Oh no, that's how I'm holding it. No, that's how I'm just holding it down because it's
She's like,
you're
you're
right.
right.
No, because
Where did
you're
Mom and
right.
Dad first go out? Where did we go out for our first date?
Next.
First date.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I can't remember this one. I know where he proposed.
Where was he proposed to?
Mm-hmm.
No, that might be a question.
I feel like I
No
know.
offense to anyone, but my money is on Michael knowing the most. But I don't know. It'd be Michael or you. Right?
Yeah, Jacob
But I-
surprised me in a couple of them.
There's one specific one that I still am shocked that she's shocked about.
Who said I love you
Wait, what
first?
was the question?
Where did we first go out?
First go out.
This is a horrible answer.
Carnival.
You say carnival?
For some reason, that is ringing a bell, but I don't think so.
Yeah, because then that's where we got all the animals.
Who said I love you first?
Who said I love you first?
Dad, mowing the yard.
I know that one.
She does.
That's because you talk to Mom for 6 hours when she's working.
No, Mom talked to her 6 hours when she's been working.
That's what I'm saying.
She has the answers in her does.
No. She has a short memory, that's fine. How did they say it and where?
How did
I
they
love
say
you.
it?
Yeah, how do they
Oh,
say
like
it?
this.
So there's a story behind. No?
She did bring this up.
What do they do? Look at that.
No, I didn't bring all of them up to you two.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what was the question?
I always.
You got these hard answers, questions. Jake, who's
Well, it's gonna be hard for you guys because you guys weren't even born.
But yeah,
So
I got it
it's gonna be
right.
hard.
I know it's not this.
Yeah, we're
What's that?
So where did we say it?
number
14?
14, where did you get married?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
It's like,
I don't know. A church in Wisconsin.
You don't know?
Green Bay.
I put something, but I don't think it was there.
Joke.
And I'm like, I'm not putting towns.
I see. I don't know
You guys
that.
went past it.
Is it
You gotta
washed?
pay attention to the same stories all the fucking time.
Well, if you called her, you would get stuck entertained.
Oh wait, no. I do know where she is.
I told
It just dawned on me, like, wait, I do know where it was.
We went right past the church. Where did they go on their honeymoon?
Oh,
You guys should know this.
Jer.
Jeriah.
Oh, that's a shtick.
I know what
And made it the fun house.
it was the fun.
Oh God, wait a minute. Why was it called the Fun House?
Because of Mom and Dad.
It was called the fun house before I ever came around. What did Mom always want, and Dad bought it for her for Christmas?
For Christmas?
I only remember this because she brings it up to me a lot, more than she thinks.
I have been bringing it up a lot more lately.
What? For Christmas?
I don't know if you got that for Christmas.
Wanted it or what?
That's what I wrote. I put diamond earrings.
Put
But it wouldn't be something she brings up to.
I'm just gonna put Michael.
What's gonna bring up to
Jacob with the
Jacob.
dishwasher.
A loving son.
Jacob got it right.
Now, before we move on, I want to know you guys' answers to this one.
Not yet. Well, we'll do it afterwards.
So this one, I don't expect really any of you to know. Yeah, I would be shocked if you guys even knew. Who is mom's grandparents on my mom's side and my dad's side?
Yeah, we didn't get any of this one.
So they would be your great grandparents.
If anyone knows, she'll know. She's like, oh yeah, I got this.
Well, she went to the family reunion, so she might know on my dad's side.
something you want to do someday?
You just saw my answer.
I didn't see your answer.
I heard done strict.
She's a teacher. She's not gonna cheat. She can't read your writing.
Not many people can.
I don't know if this would be it, but I think it's a good guess.
What is mom scared of?
Joey.
I guessed it, but I don't think I ever got it right. I don't think you ever told me.
Scared of?
Oh, I started making
You're not
jokes
scared of
about it.
nothing.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I know. Summer work.
No, that's two more questions. What are some of the things? Sure, I can't even read my own writing. What
That's shocking.
are some of the things mom missed doing when she was a kid? It was like you guys didn't know when I was a kid, so you don't know what I did.
Impossible swimming. I kept saying, what food was in
How many questions were there? I might have missed
21.
21. Yeah, 21 because there's 21 days.
You don't like?
Or yeah, but I don't like it.
She does this when she don't like something.
Yeah.
She does that a lot, Trisha.
Yeah.
She's always.
Especially when she comes over here.
Yeah. Anytime she hears her cooking.
So Trisha's cooking.
Now, if you thought about it, you might think of some stuff.
Are we sharing out our answers?
I can't remember. I'm trying to think. I can't
We should all
remember.
go around and share our answers, and then you tell us the right one. Yeah, I have one too. I
Mom,
think
what did mom not like?
What was 17?
I don't know
What
about
was
that one.
question 17?
Grandparents.
Oh, I'm never on.
There was two of them. I'm like, I have no idea.
What was question 5?
Well, I wonder why it's two grandparents.
No, I said there's two
How many
questions. I
times did
have no idea.
I think that was two of them. I don't
Well,
know.
I can at least guess something. Alright.
And then you get answer number 1.
Number one.
I might get that one
What
wrong.
is mom's birthday?
Alright, oldest to youngest.
I'm gonna get this one
Who's
wrong.
the oldest?
Just
He's
go
not-
around.
he-
Let's just
you
say,
guys
just
better have
answer.
it right. It's your own mom.
I mix the days up.
If Charles gets it and you don't.
I sit there and I say, I confuse her birthday for her mom's death. I mix the days
Don't
up.
worry about it.
She doesn't want to answer. Go ahead, Charles.
I've got April 1st, April Fool's Day of 1542.
Well, yeah, I've got you for son-in-law, so
Okay.
that's right.
He answered, so I'll do mine. I did June 4th of 1960.
Here they are.
See, I told you.
Can I go?
I confused your mom's dad.
Well,
Your mom died the day after or the day before?
day
The day
after.
before?
The day after, but my mom was also born. She was born in January.
I wanna do one.
confused that day with your birthday.
Let me.
So what is your
I-
birthday?
Let me answer. Let me answer.
Third.
I wanted that one.
June 3rd, 1960. I got that bitch.
Always make sure.
Where was mom born?
Rio Grande.
Wisconsin.
In a trailer.
Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
Yes, I got it right.
Congratulations.
I say Auburn. I'm
Is
like, I
it
know
half
that's
a
not where
point
it
if we
is.
say Wisconsin?
Huh?
Is it half a point?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm not. I'm just
I could have
just
said
seeing
any
how
other.
much you guys actually
I
know.
could
Is
said
the
any
Rio
other
Grande
state.
considered America for a quarter point?
No, that's a negative, Charles.
How many brothers and sisters does she have?
4.
3.
2 sisters, 2 brothers. She was the first one born.
Right.
I had 7, somewhere between numbers 5 and 6.
Jacob was listing Craig as one of them, and Craig's my double first cousin.
4.
4, yeah, and
I
we
thought
were
you-
all born
I
in.
thought you only had one sister.
2 brothers, 2
Nope, I got
sisters.
2 sisters and 2 brothers. Where did she go to
She
school?
even said that to the person in freaking Spoon River Trim. I was like, Mom, they don't fucking care about her family.
How many people had 5 kids in 2 months?
Your mom.
5 kids in 2 months?
Yeah.
Dang.
Were they rabbits?
No, they were my parents. I never said nothing about the year. June, May.
Well, and you
June,
didn't
May,
say.
June. In that order. So that's how.
And you didn't say that they weren't all in one year?
How many times did she move and where?
I might have this one right. Once into Joe's heart.
You're sweet.
You didn't write that.
I did.
That's beautiful.
I bet he did. Yeah, 3. That was a random 3.
3-ish.
I know. I lived in Milwaukee when I was little.
Aw.
Yep, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and then we moved up to, we lived in a home place.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Where Craig owns it, and Esteban Pete Lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What
we
good
moved-
details.
And I was 9 when we moved into town. We moved into town, and then I lived there until school. And then I came down here. Stayed with Grandma and Grandpa for a little bit, got an apartment, and then went to where I am now. And I've been there since 79. Tail end of 79. I've been in that house a long time.
Hey, thank you. My camera's getting dark. Jesus, I'm trying to film Mom here. Thank God I'm on a Zoom.
What is Mom's favorite color?
Purple.
Silver.
I said purple too. I
said
don't
gray.
know.
I said red.
I have a black purple mix.
I said purple. Purple. Purple.
Until she told me, I said green. And
Purple.
I said green because she likes frogs. And she's like, okay, that's not a thing.
Is the blue.
That's someone else's favorite color.
Black and purple.
Yeah.
Blue.
You want to know whose?
Whose?
Mine.
No,
All right, what is Mom?
Huh?
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
I guess.
Blue. Oh, you guessed it. Sorry.
My bad.
Did Mom graduate from high school?
Yes.
I'm sure there's no proof.
You remember when? I do have a diploma.
19.
You sure about that?
1979.
I'm going with 78.
78.
78.
Oh, wait, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Open the gates
I even wrote.
78.
I even wrote 78. I think on here.
Phew.
I did. Yes, 78. That's number 7.
Where did Mom and Dad meet?
79. Master Crack,
And
and
how?
he gave you a ride home.
Why?
Because no one else was wanting to give you one.
Why didn't I drive myself?
Because you wrecked your Pam's car.
Exactly why.
No, it was from MasterCard.
Only because these guys told me that.
Because you did wood. You worked on wood cabinets.
We both worked at MasterCard.
You're doing wood cabinets.
Yeah, we worked at
I didn't know. How? I didn't know.
Wait, one wasn't on the list. Is where? What was your next one? Your next one is I Say I Love You, and then
the driver's license.
no driver's license. We need to do one. Where did Dad propose to Mom? We need to do that one.
You guys all.
I know. Do you know?
Huh?
I think it was at the Girl Scout cabins. He pulled in and did the Girl Scout cabins.
Yeah, so it wasn't even the cabin. It was just the drive.
But he went to like a Girl Scout
You know
place,
what I went right?
like on the side of the road somewhere.
Hogback.
Hogback Road.
How do you guys remember that?
So
Drive by it every time we got a.
And then every time Grandpa drove by it, he'd say something about it. And then we've got pictures out the wazoo of it. And it's like,
and Dad always talked about that's not the only reason why they call this Hog's Back.
you lie. Where did Mom get her driver's license?
Local playground.
Illinois. Peoria.
It's a Peoria.
The way she drives, I didn't know she had a license.
Actually, it was Peoria. And I had no idea where I was going. And the guy's telling me where to go. And then he goes, turn right here. And there was a car sitting there. So I turned there and he looks at me and he goes, you turned kind of quick, didn't you?
You told me
And
that
I-
ran late, didn't you?
See? She's like, I told me I got a light, didn't you? And then he starts writing and I got my license. I had no idea where I was going.
40 times in a week.
Go over some of the jobs Mom had.
Linda, you go first. She's
Yeah, let's all chime in.
Guard, janitor at school, janitor at water company.
Water company, where?
Yep, Paradise, Chuck E. Cheese, East Peoria High School
Oh, okay, I
janitor.
was like,
Damn,
what?
you forgot the very first one you moved down to.
Well, I know one.
I don't know.
Dairy Cream.
I just remember. Oh, Dairy.
Dairy
That's the
Cream.
one I
It was
forgot.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen across from the high school.
Well, what else did she miss? You were crossing guard.
There was a short time that I worked in
I did right.
in the kitchen
The
at the I think it was Holiday Inn Hotel. That's a grumpy old thing, and they went and accused me of trying to steal silverware or dishes or something that was in the garbage, and it's like, I quit.
Mom's
But yeah, I was a cook in there.
Mom's most important job was raising a beautiful family.
Well, now show the beautiful family, not you.
No, you're gonna put this on the video.
What?
What about the other two?
About what?
Nick and Joey.
Where
They
did
chose
Mom
not
and
to be
Dad
here.
first go out?
Nude beach.
I was thinking a carnival.
Roller rink?
There's a
Roller skating.
there's a carnival. I thought there was a carnival story.
You went skating.
There is a carnival story, but that's not our first actual.
I said a driving because Dad's like, you want to see my 1979 Dodge Charger? She's
No,
like,
I actually, when you think about it, Michael's probably right. That was our actual first date. But we went out just to A&W to eat for the first
See?
time.
I'm
That's a date.
driving.
No, we didn't.
That's
we
not a
went.
drive.
That's not a driving.
That's a cow.
We went
It counts. I
inside.
agree. That's half
There was a
point.
rest leg, and you had to order by calling through the phone and they would be a microphone. And Dad didn't like that,
I
so
know
he
you
had
want
me
to
do
wait.
that. So it was A&W. But yeah, we did go to the carnival.
I pictured you guys.
St. Louis State Fair or something.
Mhm.
We went up there and
Didn't you go with other people?
yeah, there was
I don't know.
the guy that told me to go ask Dad for a ride home to begin, Daryl Carlson. There was him and then some other girl
Got
that he was
up,
dating.
told him I was gonna be late, walked out of the house.
And there was a spook house, and some guy, as we're going through that, went and grabbed my boot and just, I want to go back and break his arm. And Dad's like, nope, you're staying out. He was there to protect that. And we saw little Arctic Cat snowmobiles, and it's like just little stuff. And I think we came home with a big stuffed blue dog, which,
You still have that.
what's his name?
It's in the attic. Wasn't it your first kid?
Jason.
What is it, Jason?
Jason.
Jason.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's when Chrissy had her kid.
Jason. Who said I love you first?
Dad.
I would think Dad did.
That's a dad.
Dad was a sap like that.
Hey,
I got y'all.
Yes, Joey.
yeah, that's okay.
I said grandma
Someone's
because
gonna
grandpa
fill
was
his
too
shoes around
stubborn.
here. Might as well be the real one.
So, Teresa and Jacob are right. It was me. Arguing. I got out and I slammed the door, and before I did, it's like, I love you. And then we walked off, and I didn't go in the house. I just wanted to go out and chill, and it's like, expected to hear him go squealing that long because it was dirt road, but take it off, and he didn't. I about died when I heard him open his door and then close it. And he was gonna go to the door, and he didn't. Went around the house and found me, and he's like, "Oh, I love you too." But yeah, it was Mom.
And that is how all we were made.
I told
Why,
grandma
like
that
fighting?
because of
Our if that didn't happen, and if Dad would have if Dad really would have drove off, our mom would have been Annette a wiki.
Nuh-uh, it would have been Linda Corey.
Wait, Annette a wiki, like
It's Mother's Day.
who else? Who else?
Explain that one. No, Corley, explain that one. Who's she?
That was kindergarten. Yeah.
I'm named after Linda Corley.
Yeah, I know you are.
Holy shit!
Hey mom,
There's a slim chance of all of us being existing. Story time.
It says, where did they say it and where?
Story time. We were all fishing in the '90s over at Sugar Lake, and a Netawiki came by, and Dad about shit. then she was married to some old guy, really old guy. Looked like could have been her dad. But Dad was shocked that he got to see her. He turned like a cherry tomato. He showed off his sons because he was so proud and how amazing we were. And all he could do is gush about his beautiful wife, Pat Weiss. And that's the story with the Netawiki. Oh, they knew each other by running. They were track stars.
Where did Mom and Dad get married?
Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
New Auburn.
I don't know.
It was New Auburn.
Something
Like
was
2 blocks down from
New
where I used to
Auburn
live.
Church.
It's Chautauqua, Wisconsin.
What?
I was thinking Drucky's.
You didn't go there.
No, Drecky. It's
Fucking nuts.
Chautauqua, right? Dreckies. Is that what it's called?
Dreckies.
Dreckies.
Teresa got it wrong. She said Bahamas.
Well, because
She said Tech.
Huh?
She said she
No, when we first talked about it, she said you're at Bahamas.
What is it?
Because she said she saw the pictures of me and Dad laying on the
Dreckies
bed.
15.
And I go,
and me.
actually, we had 3 kids with us, and I was pregnant with Mike.
So I was in that picture. I was laying on the bed too.
For your anniversary, I've got Uranus, the planet.
After we got married, we had no place to go to. We
We
didn't think that
They
far.
said
I didn't
bring
even
clothes.
have wedding clothes. I just had the wedding clothes. We forgot our bride and groom glasses. We forgot the cake knives. We forgot the napkins. We forgot all that stuff. And we were going to go back to Jarecki's, forgetting that Grandma and Grandpa and all the people from Illinois are staying at Jarecki's. So we had no place to go. So we rented a hotel in Chautauqua. And then didn't wake up until like 4 in the afternoon, and we're walking around in our wedding clothes. And after everybody else left, then we could go back to Jarecki's and have our honeymoon there at Jarecki's, which we now own. And that's why I don't want to part with it, but it's fallen down. And
It fell down.
Wow, Mom.
it did. But yeah. What did Mom always want? And Dad bought it for her for Christmas.
Dishwasher.
Yep.
That's what I put, but it has to be something else. Oh, grandfather clock. The grandfather clock.
Grandma was
She
extremely.
just said it was.
For Christmas?
No, but that's what she always wanted.
He had it all planned. So we got it. He gave it to me in 1979. We've got a little plaque somewhere, but he never put it on there. That's the same year that Joey's famous church was built. He was going to have it all set up. Barbie was supposed to take me shopping, and I had to go back because I forgot the
You
money.
just told me this.
Joey's famous church.
Yeah, but
Cool.
he had it all planned out. He was gonna, we were gonna be in bed, and then I'd hear the thing chime in, and he'd say, figured I'd be saying, oh, what's that? He was just gonna say it's a church down the street, and then I'd go out and see this all hand carved, fabulous wooden grandfather clock, which turns out to be the very last one made. Only I ruined it. He got so mad at me. He was late when I went back in to get the money. There was Steegers out front. And it's like, you waiting for somebody? And they go, yeah, we're waiting to deliver a clock. And it's like, oh. So I spoiled it for him. He got so mad at me. But yeah, they're bringing it in. And I'm like, and then I've got a picture somewhere where I'm actually hugging the clock. I mean, it's a lot taller than I am, but yeah, it was the grandfather clock.
That was during springtime though. Leo and Hazel.
Grandma's ancient.
Oh, Hazel's a good name.
You got Leo and Hazel, but you got Leo and Hazel. All right, are they my mom or my dad's side?
Your mom's.
John and
Dad.
John and
Your dad.
what's your
Leo and Hazel are my dad's side, so it would be Leo and Hazel Lufbro
And then Fuzz is your mom.
is my mom's.
See, so I got everybody.
Oh, but you don't have their names.
I got their last names.
Mayo and
I got more than what all these guys got, and they're just as old as I am.
well, and Fred was my grandpa.
But you've gone to more.
And I was only
reunions
3 when he
than
died.
Any of us.
Yes. No excuse. What's Dad's? I'm and grandpa's name.
So he died young then.
I don't know.
Fred didn't live that long.
I think it starts with an M.
Yeah, my mom's not the youngest. I know that.
Was that your mom's dad?
Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad. So she lost her dad at a young age then.
And she thought she was going to die around the same age, and she ended up dying. She lived longer than him, but she died when she was 65.
Your mom died at 65?
60? Yeah.
I thought it was 62.
Huh?
I thought it was 62 or something.
I was 65.
Is this scary coming up to that age?
It's what, that I'm coming up to 65?
Yeah.
She was 6 months and one. No, she was 6 months. Because her birthday is January 3rd, and mine's June 3rd. So.
Jesus.
What does Mom want to do someday?
Skydive.
Go to Alaska.
Oh, that is a good one. Go to
That's true. I
Alaska.
didn't even think about the
Horseback
Alaska
ride.
one.
That was more
But my
Joe's
real
thing,
answer
though.
would have been hot air balloon.
Oh, that is a good one. You got that.
Hot air balloon.
That's not what I wrote down. I wrote down a funny one. That's all.
Oh, I wrote down strip too.
It still counts because she didn't say it before.
That's a good one.
Wait, I think it was.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Alaska
Alaska
is
was
one of
more
them that
Joe's.
she has
Yeah, that
fought
was all.
before.
I mean, it'd be fun. It'd be cool to go.
You'd rather go on a hot air balloon? It's
Hot
not
air balloon.
scary. No, thank you. I thought you
I would not want to do a
With
hot
a
air
clear
balloon.
bottom basket.
You couldn't pay me.
Yeah, she
Hot
did.
air
She did
balloon.
that.
Can I pay you to go on a hot air balloon?
But
Well,
No,
here
she's afraid of heights.
I was gonna give Teresa a nice trip on a hot air balloon. Well, that's all spoiled. Looks like we're just staying in and watching TV,
The guy, the
watching Top Chef.
With the steak?
maintenance
with a
guy
steak.
that I worked with at Paradise.
She's
he knows
planted on the
people
ground.
that own hot air balloons. And what is Mom scared of?
Nothing.
Being alone.
She would be.
Snakes.
Cleaning.
No idea.
Joey,
I put being alone too.
Nothing.
Getting lost.
what?
Is that when I was gonna drive you?
Getting ever since I was little. I've always been afraid of getting lost.
Wow, Dad didn't do a very good job. All those hiking stories going out in the woods.
And I'm always following Dad.
You guys got lost up in Wisconsin. Pam hears the over the intercom
Shoot,
that
that's
you
when
guys
Barbie
are
got
lost.
married. We were growing up. That's.
You would have been that was early 2000s, wasn't it?
That's whatever. I can't.
So you
remember
guys
Barbie.
you would have been only in your 40s, like early 40s.
I mean, that's what me and Dad. I know I was working at Chuck E. Cheese because I had a flash-up ball, and I wasn't.
And then it started raining. You had to go underneath the log. You guys found a logging trail, and you had to camp
I
under.
was covered in mud.
You camped in a logging trail, like
Well,
stayed
I went and I
underneath.
hid under brush and stuff while Dad went because we were down in a ravine.
God,
And I couldn't get up there because I
you're bigger.
hadn't eaten. Well, and I hadn't eaten. I was weak.
She was bigger.
He was worried
I
about
didn't
me
mean that.
having a seizure. And so he's like, well, you stay here. And then I had this little flasher ball. He's like, where are you? And I'd light it. And so,
Because you guys were in the dark.
yeah, it started pouring. And Dad goes, well, we're not going to panic until, I don't know if he said 5 or 6 o'clock. But then that came and it's like a switch flip. And he was panicking. Like, I was fine, but he's just like, oh my God, we need to get out of here. And then we ended up riding in the back of the squad car, and it was like way down the road from where he thought it was. But nobody could hear us because we were down in the
Ravine.
end of it. And they're out there blowing horns, so we didn't hear
And
anything.
it's all marshland and stuff out there too. In a lot of those spots.
That got lost in Canada too.
Multiple times.
He got lost in Chicago, too. He got a little bit upset.
They turned on the sirens and they wouldn't turn them off until he saw the whites of his eyes.
What are some of the things Mom was doing when she was a kid?
Sledding.
Hanging out with your mom, siblings. That stuff.
I know what you write down. Hold on. Riding down the big hill.
Riding down the big.
See?
That was scary. I did that one. No. I know what you're talking about.
From the home place to Bill Rogers. He asked you
No,
to
it
always
wasn't.
take
It wasn't
our,
even from the home place.
take our bikes here and ride down the hill.
Oh, that's when Randy went and had his tire pop off and it looked like he was in an accident. No, like I miss snowmobiling,
Snowmobile, that's a good one.
auctions every weekend. So that's why it was good to go to, the family reunion because we'd have auctions and now my uncle's gone. Just family.
She misses family.
But I mean, we
I'm
still have
glad
that.
to be with you, Mom, on Mother's Day with family.
But we used to do, a lot of very outdoor stuff.
Very cute.
What is the one thing Mom hates?
Frog legs.
You know, I think it's Brussels sprouts.
I said liver and onions.
It's Brussels sprouts.
Frog legs is a good answer.
I've had frogs. They're not that bad.
How can you eat your favorite animal?
I had to. In school, we had to dissect
She's
frogs.
vicious.
And then they went and they
I
took
would
them.
never eat an elephant.
I hope you don't have that big of an appetite.
Baby elephant.
You have no idea what's in its trunk. No,
I
I'm
want a
teasing.
baby elephant as a pet.
All right, so what else? What else? What don't you like?
Sushi.
Oh my god.
Sushi.
I don't like sushi. I don't like your sardine fish.
Oh, remember what about the whitefish, the goldfish that Dad used to buy? The ones that were, and the heads and the
You guys
eyeballs
love
are still on?
No.
I think it's smoked whitefish.
Whatever.
I can never find it.
Herring?
You can never find it anymore. No, it's not herring. It's not kippers. I think it's
We
called
always found them in Shiitake.
shiitake in Chicago. It's smoked whitefish. They're like 12 to 14 inches long. It's a full fish that's smoked and it's gold.
Yeah, you see the eyes and everything.
It's
are right
super.
There,
I looked it up. I could get it online, but it's like super expensive.
I'm pretty sure it's
We were all afraid of that. Remember when in Jackie's we had to go and it was scary to go out there at night?
What
I always
happened?
thought a snake was gonna come and bite my ass like
What
Yeah. No, we were worried there was wolves and
Me and
coyotes.
Linda being in the sink.
multiple times when they got lost in the woods.
Well,
We only did it because there was a freaking bat in the breezeway.
I'm probably not doing
A bat in the booth.
Yeah, there was a bat in the breezeway. We didn't want to let in the house. Mom and Dad were gone. They were gone. They were lost on the hike.
Where
hours.
are you guys talking about?
Rockies.
And then Joey found a snake, and he kept the snake all day, in the pile of wood.
What about Trisha and her bees?
These are crazy.
Oh, that's when we were hiking with Dad.
Yeah, and they're here. She's one of the last ones.
They got
You
tired.
guys
Well,
are shaking all the bees up, and then she gets it.
Dad sits on the lot.
Did you guys answer the last one yet then? Hey,
What's
not
Mom
there.
just like? What food doesn't she like?
Oh, did you guys answer it?
I said bean soup, and then I wrote down Brussels sprouts.
I wrote down Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Dude, you're right. Dude, me and Mom would eat a full Chuck E. Cheese pizza at large by ourselves.
You would bring home a
No, we
macaroni,
didn't bring it home. We sat
the
there.
macaroni pizza.
She'd eat pizza almost every. She'd eat pizza at work when I get home. Like, what do you want? I want some pizza. I don't want pizza. I never get pizza.
And you never brought it home. So who is the most loving?
I don't know, but you
Child.
guys all learned more about Mom.
I think Charles was the most loving
I grew up. And
5, 6,
it's
7.
now me.
couple, right?
That's a negative number, huh?
I missed 8.
Just a couple.
Are you missed it or you got it right?
I missed 8.
She got 21 wrongs.
Happy Mother's Day 2025.
Oh yeah, we do. I brought
And
strawberry
I
shortcake. You
crap.
guys know how I feel when I was.
Do you want to
your age.
wave? Aww. Joey, do you want to wave? Oh, you left and didn't tell anyone.
I forgot to ring my wind chimes.
You didn't say anything about Michael. I mean, Nick.
Nick's working hard.